Hey guys, I'm Carol from Chalk Creations and welcome to tonight's live. If you see the red button in the top right about there, you're catching me live. If you don't see it, well, then you're catching me on the replay. Put hashtag replay so I know you stopped by and I'll say hi to you. Hey Rihanna, how are you? Glad you could make it on. We're just going to give it a few minutes and see who else comes on. We never know. We never know. We'll see. Hopefully more going to come on. And maybe Sis. We'll see. We'll give them a few minutes. We'll give them just a second. So how was your day today? Was it good? Oh, yeah. You should try to. Hi, Penny. How are you? Welcome. I hope you enjoy the live tonight. And Robbie, welcome. Glad you're here. We're just going to give it a few minutes and see if some others come on. How was everyone's day today? Hey, Morgan, welcome. Did you get your package? Hey, Mr. Lee Wilson, how are you, love bug? And Camden, hey, buddy. Hi, Penny. Glad you could make it. I hope you enjoy what we're going to do tonight, and I hope it excites some people out there. So, I'm always looking for new designers to work underneath me, so hopefully I can make it exciting enough. We're going to give it just a few more seconds, and then we're going to get started. I was just asking everyone how their day was. It was hot here in Virginia. And like normal, it was nice and sunny all day long. And I left my window of my car open about that much. And I was telling one of my coworkers, I said, I'm going to watch all day and make sure it doesn't rain, because if it does, I'll need to go out and roll my car window up. So, right before I got ready to leave, it started to downpour. Just my luck. It happens every time. Every time. At least my car didn't get too wet. Chilly and windy there. Woo. See, Rihanna, I'm sorry. I love you, but I don't know how y'all do it in Maine. It is just way too chilly there for me. Your Gigi would not like it there at all. I would freeze all the time. So we're going to go ahead and get started because we got lots and lots and lots to do. So we are going to do a patriotic gnome tonight. And if you remember, oh, I bet Rihanna, if you remember a while back, we took this, this box frame, and we put fresh squeezed lemonade on it, if you remember it. Busy at work, but cooler in the office than outside. Hot and humid. Yep, it was hot and humid here too. It's definitely been hot and humid. And I work inside all day too. So, yes, this one's so pretty. So we are going to use this box frame tonight. And the thing I love about the box frames is you can use them this way, you can use it this way, but you can also use the back of it. That's the one thing I love about our products, is that you can use the back of it, which is what we're going to do tonight. So we're going to take this project that we had done before, and we're going to use the back. So I will be honest with you. I'm praying that this is going to work. because I actually saw my upline do this a couple days ago. So Sarah Page Grouper is my upline, and she did this on her live. I want to say it was one day, it might have been Monday. It might have been Monday that she did it. And she had seen it on another girl's page. I think it was oh shoot, what's her name? Let me think. Jessica Wilson, which is, I think, Sarah's upline. But Sarah had also seen it on somebody else's page too. And I can't remember. So I sent Sarah a message yesterday. And I said, look, I really would like to do the gnome on my live. Is it okay if I use kind of your design but change it up some? And she said, absolutely. So as a designer, we all want to make sure we get the okay to use somebody's creativity or their idea. But make it our own. So just remember that, we can use the products however we want, but you don't want to copy somebody's exact thing unless you're using it just for yourself. So we want to give credit where credit is due. And so because Sarah had seen it on somebody else's page, I just wanted to make sure it was okay with Sarah that I did it. So like I said, I'm going to change it up a little bit. And I'm praying that it's going to work because I don't have some of the transfers that they used. But I think it's going to be really cute and it will turn out really well. So I've been playing around with it for actually 2 days because I was going to do it last night. And we ended up doing the Creative Kickstart, the one that's right there. If you remember me doing that last night. If you don't, go back and watch it. Because it's a really pretty, I know you really can't see it, but it's a really pretty piece of decor. So, we are going to paint. And we are going to use all kinds of things in hopes that I can get this gnome to look halfway decent. So we're going to start, and I am using our chalk paste. Now, I know a lot of them use just regular paint, but I didn't want to have to go buy anything. So I'm just going to use our paste because I think it will work just as well. So let me, we're going to use white, our bright white, and we are going to use our Blue Jay. And then we're also going to use our Storm. I'm hoping that, and then I have some red accents that are going to go along with it. So you loved your goodies. I'm so glad, Morgan. I'm so glad. I can't wait to see what you do with them. So that'll be fun to see. All right, so let's get our bright white. And we're going to stir it up because this is a new thing. And I probably am going to have to put some water in it, some distilled water. I didn't have much left in, well, I did in my other one, but I didn't think it would be enough for tonight. So I was like, I'll just get a new thing. So, hey Marie, welcome. So glad you could come and join us today. I guess it's night now, isn't it? Penny's on. Your friend Penny is here. So this is a little thick, as you guys can see. It's a little thick, so we're going to add some distilled water to it. You've been in Maine for 5 years, Rihanna, and you're ready to leave? Well, come on back home to Virginia. I have a room. I have a room, right, Morgan? We have a room. So I'm just going to add some distilled water until I can get it to a consistency that is more like yogurt or sour cream or cake batter. All right, I used red. So, how do you get red off of your transfer? So red is one of the hardest colors, Marie. And it's best if you can, once you've used your transfer, if you can immediately clean it off. If not, it's okay. Your transfer is still usable. It's just stained. I have some that are stained. Black stains too. Black is another one that stains really bad. So, and the navy blue. I know. I have a friend, Valerie, who I absolutely love. She's one of my best friends. She's been here in my little studio here, and she's helped me. She's been my assistant. But she just lives like maybe three roads over, 3 little blocks over here in the community. And she used red on something that one of the transfers she got, and she texted me and said it looked like a bloodbath because she couldn't get it off. And when I went to her house, I looked at it. She's like, I'm not kidding you, Carol. It looks bad. She's like, but it's still usable. So the other thing is you could use a board eraser, which I know you don't have because you told me last night you needed to order some. So that's what I have found. If you can, once you're finished with it, if you can immediately put it over in your little bath of water, and then once you get off, well, you're not doing lives, but like for me, as soon as I get off from my live, I take it in the bathroom and I put a little bit of water in my tub, and I take my board eraser. And I just kind of work it and try to get it off the best I can. So these are definitely a godsend. Now, if you have a magic eraser, a Mr. Clean magic eraser, they're not the best for it. But if you're just going to do the top part of it in a bind, you could try that. They've got chemicals in it where these don't, but those do. So that's not the best for your transfer. But if you're in a pinch, use it. You know, if you don't care that it's going to be, red, then you're okay. But red is the hardest to get off of your transfer. Right, Valerie? Valerie just came in. I see her there. She'll tell you. Hers looked like a bloodbath, she said. She's like, I don't know what I did, but I can't get it off. So, but red, black, sometimes the blue, the darker ones are hard. It's because of the pigment that's in it. So some are easier to get off than other. Yeah, orange. I found that the orange peel, which is the orange, that is same thing. It's kind of hard to get off. You just have to work at it. But try, once again, you don't want to leave it in the water too long because it'll cause the stickiness on the back of your transfer to not be sticky anymore. Although somebody was talking about a little trick about that transfer. See, Val said it looked like a crime scene. So, Marie, it's okay. Somebody was talking about how to make your transfer sticky again. So, I'm going to try it off camera, and if it works, I'll show you guys on a live. I don't want to do it and it not work and tell you, hey, this is going to work, and then it doesn't. So I'm going to try it off one day because I have a couple that are starting to lose their stickiness, but I was watching a girl and she showed how you could get it sticky again. So I was like, it's worth trying. So guys, this is getting better. It is a little lumpy, but I'm not really worried about that. So what we're going to do is we are going to take, can you guys see this? Or do I need to angle the camera down? Let's see, maybe if I can angle the camera down just a little bit. You might not see all of me, but guys, can you see that? You can't really see the top. But this is our box frame. It's really tall. So we're going to kind of make an imaginary line, like right about here. And we're going to paint it white. Okay? And I have an old cutting mat here because I knew that I really wasn't going to have time to clean my mat if I got paint on it. So I did move my room around. I did. Absolutely. So I am just going to take a little bit of this white and I'm going to put it on my squeegee. And I'm just going to kind of make like an imaginary line here. And just so that I know how far I want to paint this. And we might have to put a couple coats. We'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm just kind of, I didn't want to use paint because I really didn't have any. But you can. Don't feel like that you can't, because you can. I just didn't want to have to go to the store and try to find paint. But craft paint you can use if you have paint at your house that you're not using. You're more than welcome to use that. I just figured, it is Chalk Couture, and we can paint with our chalk paste. So why not do it, right? That's what we're here for. Hey, Nellie, welcome. How are you? I'm so glad you came on. I like to see new faces. Well, I can't really see you guys, but I know you're there. I know that you're there. So I'm just going to kind of wipe this across. We're just going to pretend like, this is going to be his hat. And if you know anything about Uncle Sam, he has a hat that... And different people do it different ways. They do a blue hat, or they do a red hat. You can kind of use your imagination. I'm using white. So, and I'm going to use quite a bit of this paste to get this. And then we're going to dry it. So Val, we're taking our box frame, and if you remember, and I'll show you in a second, let me get this on here a little smoother. I don't care if the brown really shows through, because we're going to do some other things to it too. But if you remember, Val, we did... remember the box frame that we used and made fresh squeezed lemonade? Well, now we're going to make a gnome. I'm going to paint the sides of this too, guys, because this is going to stand up, so it's going to be kind of that 3D effect. I guess that's right. Is that right? 3D? Yeah. So when he's standing up, you'll be able to see. You want the top of it, you want the whole thing to be white, and then we're going to do the blue too. So who's excited about seeing this? I am. Pray for me that it's going to turn out right? Because, I've thought about this all day. I'm like, is it going to work? Is it not going to work? Is everybody going to like it? And then I was like, it's okay. I like the box frame. Yeah, like I said, I was going to do this yesterday. And then I was like, I ended up doing my other one. So it's given me time to really think about this one. And the only thing is that the transfers that Sarah used and Jessica used, I don't have. But you know, that's the good thing about Chalk Couture, is that you don't really have to have it. As long as you're using, you know, I'm using the paste. And believe it or not, I think it's going to be really, really cute. I'm going to use some other things. So I'm going to blow dry this, guys. I'm going to dry it off. You always do a good job. Well, I try. What's your question? Is your hand up, Penny? Huh? Oh, you're excited? Gotcha. You're excited. I'm excited. I might not seem excited. I'm a little nervous because, you know, I'm doing it right here live. But you know what? It'll be fine. It'll turn out beautiful. If you don't try, you don't know, right? That's how I think of it. If you don't try, you don't know what works and what doesn't. So I don't mind being the guinea pig for you guys. So Val, I understand that you have a mama cat and 3 baby kittens at your house that showed up this morning. You might as well just keep those babies. You know? You might as well just keep them. Thank you, Penny. I don't know how amazing I am, but I have fun doing what I'm doing. That's the thing about it, is I just have fun. I've only been doing it a few months, so. All right, I'm just making sure it's all dry. I think the top is still a little wet. Yeah, you have 6 cats. That's a lot. Val, you're going to be the cat lady. You're just going to be the cat lady. Oh, wow. True, Rihanna. Michaela will definitely be the cat lady. Absolutely. Penny, Chalk Couture makes me amazing. Just gonna tell you. My chair will not move up. I don't know what's wrong with it. I feel like I have to sit on the edge. So, all right, so everything is dry. So we are going to set the white aside. I'm trying to think. Oh, we might as well go ahead and do that. So here's what I did, believe it or not. Back at Christmas, I went to the dollar store because I was actually watching another little crafting page that I'm on. And the woman is very creative, and I get a lot of my inspiration. You know, we get inspiration from other people. That's why we're good at what we do, okay? Anyway, I was picking up some things to do. Oh, Marie, that's great. It's great that your husband comes home tomorrow. I hope he'll be doing well. So I was always picking up stuff. Every time I would go to Walmart or Target or the dollar store or the Dollar Tree, I was always picking up things. So at Christmas time, I picked up stars. I found these wooden stars. Yes, Valerie, we know that. So I picked up these stars, and I got these at the, like I said, at the dollar store. Actually, I think I got these at the Dollar Tree. So I picked up these stars, and they've been tucked away in my craft box. And I was like, Uncle Sam has a beard, right? So how am I going to make a beard? So I took my star and I cut off the tips, and I got this. So I took the star and I cut off, this will probably not fit exactly. I cut off this side and across the top to get a beard for Uncle Sam. See? Got to use your smarticle particles. That's what my daughter always used to say. You got to use your smarticle particles, Mom. So we're going to paint this white too. Because, you know, Uncle Sam has a white beard. So we're just going to paint this white also with our paste. So that Uncle Sam has a white beard. Isn't that amazing how I thought about taking a star and making a beard out of it? Who would have thought that? Who would have thought that? Me, I guess. This is why I got my old mat out, because I knew I would get paint all over the place. Hey Dylan, how are you today? Hope you're doing well. All right. So we just took our chalk paste once again, and we just painted Uncle Sam's beard. Okay. And we're gonna dry it. It's a lot of paste, a lot of painting the paste on. But I'm telling you guys, stick with me. He's going to be adorable. Don't go anywhere. You might miss out. Making sure it's dry. He's not. He was, but he's not anymore. He should be at your house. He came by. He did come by. And him and Donna went for a golf cart ride. And I guess to get Steve's mail. So, but he should be home by now, I would have thought. Maybe he took another little ride around the lake. All right, so now we have it. See, we had it this color, which is an off-white, and now we have it white. So we're going to set this aside. I got lots of little pieces, guys, so I hope you don't get bored. I hope I'm making it exciting enough for you. So here's the other little deal. He has to have a nose. And this nose is not white. So I have to do this white, and my fingers are going to get really nasty because I don't have anything for me to put this on. You would think, maybe I do. You'd think I'd have something, right, in my craft room, but I don't know. I think that's too big. I thought maybe I could use a paintbrush, the end of a paintbrush, but I think they're all too big. Honestly, I think they're all too big. Oh, look. We do what we have to do, right? So, I'm just gonna paint his little nose. So this is just a bead, a wooden bead that I actually got off of a, if you remember, I had those letters. I don't have one close. Oh, I do have one close enough. Remember I bought these? And I got these at the dollar store for $1. And I got these after Valentine's Day. And they had letters. Remember I used this for my lemon wedge. For that fresh squeezed lemonade. So the beads that are on it, I'm just taking one of those and I'm painting it white. I was like, I think I had told you guys about those. I'm always picking up stuff. So, you know, when you're out and about and you're looking around, always look and see if there's something that you can use for a craft. You'd be surprised at the stuff that's out there that you can use. Even if it's already made up like that, you know, I would never use that. But I would use it in a different way. You know, you just paint it with a little chalk paint, put your transfer over top of it, and you're good to go. Especially when they're on sale. It's always the best time to get them. Or after the holiday. It's always good. Alright, so we've done the hat, we've done the beard, and now we've done the nose. What's left, right? Alright, I'm just going to let that sit on there to dry while we are moving on to the next little thing. Alright, so now I think I'm finished with the white. I think I'm finished with it. So I'm going to put my stir stick over in my water because remember, they're reusable. So you don't ever want to throw them away. You can clean them up and reuse them. All right. I'm even going to put this over in the water because I can reuse that. Let's see. I feel like I'm a little disorganized tonight, even though I really am not. All right, so now we are going to use our blue. And remember, I told you our blue is our Blue Jay. So let's see how. Oh, this is going to be a great consistency here. I don't think this one is too dry. Nope, it's going to be perfect. It's going to be perfect. All right, nice consistency. Might need just a tad of water. Just a tad. Not much. Oh, I probably need it to get my red too. Ooh, red. Marie and her red. Oh, much better consistency. All right, so we're going to do the same thing, only we are going to paint the bottom. We're going to paint the bottom of this. Are you guys still with me? I hope. And we're just going to take, again, our chalk paste. We're just going to take it across here. We're going to paint the bottom of this blue. And I'm not worried about if I get it too close up there, because we have some other things that we're going to put on there. Chalk paste dries fairly quickly. So if you were using a transfer, you'd want to move fairly quickly with it. Of course, we're not using a transfer right now, but the paste still does dry. still want to move fairly quickly across here. Oh, good. You know, it's weird because when I look up, it tells me how many are on, and it looks like there's 4. So, but that doesn't mean anything. I think that Facebook lies to us sometimes. But I also know that people go in and out. They come on and they're like, oh, what is she doing? And then they're like, oh, I'm bored. And then they go away. And that's fine too. You know, maybe they get busy. The phone rings, and then they come back and watch me later, and that's fine too. So, but I'm thinking 4 people. I know Marie's still here, and Morgan's still here, and Val's here, and Rihanna. So it seems like, and Penny, seems like there would be, you know, more people up in the top then. So when it tells me it's 4 people, I'm like, really? Is there only really 4 people there, or is there more than that? But it's okay. I don't really worry about the numbers. I just make sure you're still here. Because you're not actually right here with me, so I can never tell. And I'm just talking to myself part of the time. So, all right, we're going to do the blue on the side here because once again, remember, he's going to stand up, so we want to make sure that the side of him is done too. And you know, if I decided I wanted to change this, I could probably wet it down, try to get the paste back off, sand it a little bit, and maybe be able to reuse it. And if not, and I might change this because he's going to be so cute. I can use him for 4th of July all the way in to Labor Day. So, oh, look, just stuck my finger in it. One of those things, I'm going to be a little messy here. All right, and then we'll do the other side. Come over here. I'm not really worried about the bottom piece because that piece we won't see. So, all right, and then we'll get this all dried up, and then we'll start putting him together. All right, we got our blue on there, so if you can see, we got the blue, we have the white. I'll lay this down. We're going to go ahead and get that dried off. Oh, you had a magic eraser and it's better. Yes, awesome. That's good. You did, Val. You just left yours. It just looked like a murder scene there. That's a true statement. It does dry fast. It does. You're right. If you add a little bit more water into your chalk paste, it won't dry as fast. So if you're finding that it's drying really quickly, you might want to add just a little more water to it. Oh. Just checking it, guys, to make sure it's dry. It's almost there. All right. Ceiling fan will dry it out every time. Every time, Marie. If I'm in here and I'm doing my live and I forget to turn my ceiling fan off, it will dry very quickly. So, yeah. It will definitely do that. So I try really hard to remember not to turn my ceiling fan on. I'm good, Dylan. How are you? All right, let's see. I'm going to wipe my hands off a little bit. I'm going to get a little water out of my water over here. And I need to get the red because guess what? I left it on my shelf. So, all right, I'm just going to try to get this blue off of my hands. Thank goodness it comes off really good because, you know, it's just chalk. So it's good. Let me grab my red. And we're going to use our, the candy apple red. So, and what I want to do, and I know I haven't used any transfers yet, and I am going to use one, and it's for one little thing. But like I said, the transfers that Sarah used, I actually don't have. And I really wanted to do this, so I was trying to figure out how I could do it using our chalk paste and using our base, and still be able to get the effect that I was looking for. So I'm actually going to use some washi tape. And remember, we used this the other night. And so I want to make some stripes. And we do have a transfer that has stripes. I just don't have it. So if you do have it, you're lucky. Because I don't have it. And I'm a little upset. But it's okay. It's okay. You know, I'm going to make do with what I have. So I'm just going to put, and I'm using different sizes so that I can get the effect that I'm looking for of this hat. You're in Alabama? Wow. Well, that's pretty awesome that you're in Alabama. I have a wider one too. Let me get that. Let's see where I put that one. Because I want the hat to have some stripes. And we're going to use our red chalk paste for our, to give us those red stripes. Oh, don't get on top of yourself. There you go. So this is in no particular order. I'm just kind of putting them on here randomly. So you can do them however you want. You've got a show in Mississippi. Wow, Dylan. Where you go, buddy. Oh, that one's a little too short. Darn it. Okay, I'll use that piece for something else. You guys are quiet. You guys are quiet. I think you're just concentrating with me, right? Just concentrating with me. Watching me so carefully. I want to see what you guys can do. So I know that most of you out there have you are actually, you have ordered from me, or you are a Chalk Couture member, or maybe you're interested, just interested. I'd love to see when you get your whatever it is that you get, and post your pictures in the crafting page so we can see what you guys are doing. You know, I love seeing what you guys do with the stuff that we have. So start posting your pictures. Don't forget to share my video, because there's going to be somebody out there that's excited just like me. And you know what? They might actually want to start a business or use our products. You know, this is a business in a box. You pay the $99, you get the box, and you can start a business pretty soon. I mean, right out of the box. How many things can you do right out of the box? So if there's anybody out there that's interested, I would love to talk to you guys. All right, so I'm going to use this red. Marie, I'll try to help you. So I'm going to use the red, and I'm going to use, actually, yeah, I'll just use my, my small squeegee. And I'm just going to take a little bit, and I'm just going to start here, and I'm just going to squeegee it up. And we're going to go over the white that we already painted on. And we're going to have some red stripes, you know? And I'm not really worried about making sure that I get it all the way down, because I actually have something that's going to go there, guys. Okay? But I do want to get it up and over and make sure we have all the white covered up. And I'm just pulling it, just like I would do if I was painting it with a paintbrush. I'm just pulling it up. And then I'm going to put it back into my jar. Okay. I might need just a touch here. Make sure we get that white there. And then here on the edge. The edge is a little rough on this board. So let's just make sure we can get it on there. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'll help you, Marie, try to figure out how to get that. It isn't as hard. I might have to send you like a little tutorial. Be like, do this, do this, do this. All right, let's get this tape off of here. And I'm just going to pull it straight up. And look at that. I'm going to have some stripes here. Some big ones, some little ones. Like I said, it wasn't any particular order. We just wanted to have some stripes on his hat, you know? Let's go this way. I didn't have much of a tail there. Isn't that cute, guys? Look at that. Now we have some stripes. That is super, super cute. All right. So now we're going to start putting, oh shoot, you know what? I've got 2 more things I have to paint, and then we can put them together. And then we'll have the last little thing is going to be the transfer. It's just a small little transfer. It's just a small little transfer though. So don't get all excited, all right? Oh, he's busy these days. So I have 2, these are tongue depressors, or big, what are they? Popsicle sticks. But they're the big ones. They're the tongue depressors. And I actually cut off the little round piece here. I cut it off on this end. Okay? So we're going to paint these up really quickly. And I'm going to have another brush, aren't I? I wonder if I can just use my squeegee to do it. Because all of my brushes are in the water. And I only have 2. So we're just going to use this. I'm just going to use my squeegee. Look how easy that is. So I'm just going to use my squeegee, and I'm just going to go over top of this, come all the way down to the end here. All right. And then we'll do the same on this one. I'm just doing one side. We don't need both sides done. We just need the one side, and all right, turn it around. Marie, I used to have Morgan help me. Then I had to learn how to do it all by myself because she moved away. So I know how it is to have when you need these teenagers to help us. Sometimes I still need Morgan to help me. I'll send her stuff. I'm like, Morgan, I have no clue what I'm doing. Can you please help me? Can you please help me? She's like, yeah, Mom, I gotcha. All right, I'm just going to dry this real quick. It won't take long for these. And they're not perfect, and I don't expect them to be. So that's the one thing I tell you guys all the time. It's not always perfect, but it's all in how you interpret it. All right. Okay. All right, I think we could start putting this thing together. What do you think? Marie, you're not that much older. You're as young as you feel. I tell my kids all the time, we are as young as we feel. And sometimes I feel really old, and other days I feel really, really young. So it's okay. All right, I'm just trying to get some of this red. This is why I used my old mat, because I knew that it probably was not going to be pretty. And remember, it looks like a bloodbath in here, according to Valerie. I would definitely tell you it's like a bloodbath. All right, so we're finished with the red. I'm going to put that over in my water. And then we're going to get this all put together. I know, I got it on my hands. But it's okay. It's all right. Okay, so let's start putting this together. And hopefully it's going to turn out well, you know? So, I'm going to bring him back over, and we want to have a brim for his hat. So, I found this really pretty ribbon, and I'm actually going to put this right there. Because if you look at Uncle Sam, he has a brim around, you know, he has like a thing around his hat. So we're going to put that on there. And I have my glue gun. So, and I probably can I don't need it all, so. I'm going to start on the back side. And I'm going to put a little glue. And I already have my glue gun going. And you remember what I always tell you about hot glue. Hot glue is hot. So always remember that. Because it will burn you. It's not very friendly. So always tell people. Val knows that. For certain. She burned herself with the hot glue gun. So I always tell people, be very, very careful with your glue gun. All right, and then we are going to come around on the other side. And I probably can cut some of this off. Let's put the glue on first. And then we'll come back and we'll trim it. Because I don't need it all. You know? And this allows me to be able to pull it into that glue. Oh, you found some spray glue. Oh, that's great. Yeah. Yeah. Val's like, it's hot. Yeah. I tried to forewarn her. Yeah. But she didn't listen to me very good. But now she does. I'm like, I tell you these things for a reason. So look at that, guys. That is so cute. I love that. But he also has a brim on him. And that's what these popsicle sticks are for. We're going to actually glue these to make the brim of his hat. Too cute, right? Too cute. So we're just going to put some hot glue on the back of here. And we are going to, hopefully I have about the same amount on both sides. So I'm trying to make it kind of centered here. All right. And so, all right. This is super, super cute. You are not an idiot. You are not an idiot. Not at all. Check it out, guys. Look at his hat. Is that not the cutest thing? That is so cute. I think that's adorable. How easy is that, guys? Like super, super easy. All right, so, got to put his beard on. Remember, we have his beard. I'm going to stick my hot glue gun over here for a second because here's the thing. Before I put his beard on, I feel like Uncle Sam needs a little something on his beard to make it kind of look like a beard. Now, when Sarah did it, she actually used like fur, and she cut a piece of fur out that made it look like a beard because I didn't have that. So remember, I used my star. So here's my train of thought. I remember the transfer we used last night. This one. I thought this kind of looked like a beard. You know, the little curliness of a beard. What do you think? You think we could do that on here and it would kind of give the effect of a beard? Let me know. Thumbs up, yes, or thumbs down, nah. I'm going to give you a second to think about it. Morgan's like, maybe. We'll have to give him something. So, I thought about, now if you look in here, it does have these flowers. But you see these little curly cues? like the curly Q there and the little curly Q here. I think we can use that to just kind of give it that effect. What's the worst that's going to happen, right? Right? So I think we should go for it. I think we should try. Right? Why not? So I am going to fuzz this just a little bit. And then we'll see what happens. And I'm going to put gray. I'm going to use the Storm to just kind of give it a little bit of something to make it look like a beard. If it doesn't work, we'll just paint it white. But you know, you have to use some kind of transfer, so I figured why not, right? So I'm going to use this one. We'll see if it works. Hopefully it will. Hopefully my vision will be somewhat, you know, and I don't expect to use the entire thing, just to pick up some little pieces in it, you know? Like, I don't really want the flowers in it, so I just thought maybe I would kind of make it look like that. So we'll see. This is the thing about it. I want to have fun, and I want to use it in a different way. Not the same way that it's always supposed to be used. So just remember that. So this is Storm. My Storm has been like this since I got it. It does seem to get better as I use it. This is the one I need to pop into the microwave. I am going to add a little water to it. Yeah, this one is a little dried out. When I got it, it was a little dried out, and I probably should have called the company. But now I've had it way too long, and so I'm just gonna go with it. I may just end up ordering a new thing of it. I think if I pop it in the microwave trick works. Because if you remember, this is exactly what my bumblebee looked like. And it does, my bumblebee does not look like that anymore. So the trick to it is you spritz it, put it in your microwave for 5 seconds, take it out, stir it up. Spritz it, put it in your microwave, 5 seconds, stir it up. And you do that until it gets to the consistency of that yogurt or sour cream. Now, I did find that when I did my bumblebee, my container got hot, so I did let it cool down, and then I did it again later. So, and it worked. It worked. I'm going to use this squeegee. You cannot get this squeegee unless you cut your squeegee in half to make it a much smaller squeegee. Or you can use another tool, which I absolutely love, this one. This is our utility tool. So you could use the end of this, but I wanted to use a smaller, I think that I'll have more control with this one than that. So I'm really just taking this and I'm just going to dip it in, and I'm only going to do the portion that I want to do to give it that effect of a beard, of that curliness of a beard. So I don't want this whole entire thing. So, and once again, it does not have to be super perfect. So, beards aren't perfect, right? Beards are not perfect. So, I just wanted to have something on it other than just being plain white, right? I wanted to give it some dimension. So I think that this will work. I still think my paste is a little too thick. You know, I think it's just a little too thick. Let's see if I can put it in here and mix it around. You know, this might help me out a little bit, which is another little trick you can do. There, that might be a little bit better. Let's see. I want to do some of these. I don't want to do all of these. I'm just kind of coming across here, just kind of hitting and missing with it. As I go along, just giving it some depth here. I just don't want the flowers. You know, we don't want flowers in his beard. And this squeegee isn't very hard, you know, like the other gives you a little more, they're stiffer. This one, because I've cut it, is not super stiff, so. All right. Like I said, I'm not trying to do everything. Just trying to give it some dimension here. We'll see what happens, right? And it's probably going to dry on me. Typical, right? It's okay. I'm not going to worry about that little bit drying on me. Maybe I'll do these leaves. I just don't want the flowers. The leaves would look like little curls here. We're all anticipating that this is going to be beautiful, right? Let's hope. Let's hope. Let's hope. All right. So I'm just going to pull that up. We'll see what happens. Hopefully I won't pull the paint up. Oh, look, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's not perfect. I didn't expect for it to be perfect. So, and then we're going to move down and do a few more. But I need to dry it a little bit. It did bleed under a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's do this other side. See if maybe I can. Might need to keep these all running in the same direction, because we're going to have to overlap a little bit. You know, I'm going to put a little more paste in there. We're going to put a little more water. Hey Shannon, welcome. And Kirsten, welcome. We are trying to make a patriotic gnome here. We're not real sure how it's going to turn out. Let me see if I have a bigger one. But we're trying. We're kind of experimenting here. So bear with me. Hopefully it's going to be beautiful. And if not, it's still going to be beautiful. You know, it's still going to be beautiful, I promise. It's still going to be beautiful. Oh, I hear some thunder. I think we're going to get a storm. Hopefully I'll get through my live before the storm comes and knocks out my power, because that's all I need, right? That's all I need. I hear Donna coming in. She's not going to sit out there. She's been on the porch. But she's not going to sit out there much longer. Right? Alright, we're going to pull this off. We'll see what happens on this end. Like I said, we're just trying to give him some dimension here. We're going to dry that. I don't think that looks too bad, guys. Honestly, I really don't. That looks super bad. Alright. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. We'll just see if we can bring it up in here. Maybe just a little bit. Doing the same thing. My dogs are not liking the storm that's coming. Alright, let's do this very quickly. This one is not down. All right, let's pull this up. Once again, we only have one little spot. We need to fix in there, and I think we're going to be pretty done. We're going to be pretty done. I know, it's a long process. It's a long process, but hey, everybody's still sticking with me, so that's the good part. They're still sticking with me. All right, guys. Look, and you're gonna let she's letting all the animals in. All of them are coming in. All right, let's see. We're missing a little bit in here. So let's see what we can get.
Thunderstorm's coming.
I know. I just told everybody I hope I can get this done before the thunderstorm knocks out my power. That's all I need.
I no doubt.
You know? All right, guys. We're just going to try to fill in some pieces here. And hopefully, we're going to hope for the best. We're going to hope for the best. I think it's going to be fine. Because, honestly, guys' beards go all over the place, right? So, that's just what I'm going with. I think that's perfect. It's perfect for me. Okay? All right, we're gonna dry this one last time, and we are gonna put him all together. Oh, I got some chalk on that. Oh, well. Maybe I can fix it. have it all over me too. I'm making a mess tonight. Now I see why Sarah said that she made such a mess trying to do it, because she was painting and she was trying to get all her stuff done, and she ended up with stuff all over the place. But I did get a little bit of paste on there. It's okay. It's all right, I promise. So we're going to bring him back over, and now we're going to put his beard right there. I think it looks like a beard. I really do. You know? Of course. I need my glue stick. I need some more glue. And I had it here. There it is. It's like I need my glue stick. All right, we're gonna glue this on. All right, put it back over there. Remember, once again, glue is hot. The hot glue is hot. We're gonna take this and we're gonna push it on here. Who's excited? Hey sis, how are you? How are you tonight? I'm gonna get this out of your way there. I think that's, it was my reminder and it was in the way so I couldn't see you guys. Oh my goodness. This, now you cannot tell me that that does not look like a beard. It kind of does, right? It kind of does. Too cute. All right. So remember we had his nose. We're going to take his nose and put his nose on. His nose is going to go right there. We're going to put his nose on. Right there. And Uncle Sam has to have a bow. So I did make this little bow prior, well, actually yesterday. I was trying to jump ahead a little bit so that we wouldn't have so much to do. So I did make this little bow, but we're gonna finish it off. So I took just some ribbon and I kind of squeezed it together, and then I tied it with a little piece of jute, and then I've taken this piece and I've just, if you can, let me see, you see how it is? I just folded it like this, and then that's how we're making that little piece in the middle. Okay, so I am going to cut it because we don't need all of that. And then once again, we're going to just take a little bit of hot glue. Ooh, it is pouring here. Ooh, I knew it was going to rain. And so, there's my little bow. And then Uncle Sam has a bow tie, believe it or not. He has a bow tie, and we're going to set that bow tie right there. Hi Lisa, how are you? Thank you, Valerie. I think it's a cute little beard. I think using that transfer from last night actually kind of gave it a little bit of dimension there. And then on here, guys, I'm going to actually put some little stars. Remember, you guys can embellish however you want to, but I'm going to put a little star there. Remember, hot glue is hot. I'm going to put a little star here. He is so cute. Put a little star there. Make sure I cover up the hot glue. All right, let me set that back over there so it stays hot. Get rid of this because I'm making a mess. All right. couple more things and then we're going to be done. But what do you think so far? Let me show you what we have so far. He's kind of cute, right? I think he's kind of cute. We're going to take, let's see. So I came across these guys, and I don't know, these are, they're baking cups actually, or candy cups, like if you were at a party. So they're these little candy cups. And I actually took it and I cut it and I made this. And so we're going to actually stick that up here on his hat. Yeah. Like up here on his hat. It is super cute. I know. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm going to take this. We're going to put a little hot glue on the inside of that. We're going to stick it up here on his hat. Super, super cute. And then we're going to stick a little star in it. Have like a little glitter star. We're going to stick that up in his hat. I was really excited about making this. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I think we've been on here for a long time and I'm almost done. I know we have a lot of painting to do and all, but I hope that it inspires you guys to think about, you know, placing an order for some things. You can put it together and you can do this too, you know. It's super, super cute and super, super easy. I also have just a few more things to put down here in the bottom. Just because over here in the bottom, and then we're gonna be done. I'm just gonna put some hot glue there and we're going to stick all these little pieces in here. These are some little red, white, and blue little, I don't know what these are called. They're like these little berries. And I have red, white, I have blue. They come on a garland. So I'm just going to stick these down in this glue. Then we're going to put a little star there, and we're going to be pretty done. I promise. Some red, white, and blue. Little embellishments. And then our guy's going to be, our Uncle Sam's going to be done. You can move these however you want to. I love these. I love the fact that you can move them and put them where you want to. My little pieces want to move around, and remember, hot glue's hot, so I can only hold on to it for so long. But all in all, I think that he's going to turn out really, really cute. So guys, if there's anybody out there that enjoys or thinks they might enjoy doing what I'm doing, I'd love to talk with you. If you're just thinking about maybe ordering something, go to my website. You can place your order right there. You know, last month I had a goal of having one new person come on, and I did. Marie, she came on as one of my teammates. But I'm always looking for new ones. I'm looking for a new one for this month. Remember our Chalk Couture. That is your monthly subscription. It's $19.99 a month. You can cancel after 3 months if you decide it's something that you don't like anymore. But I'm going to tell you guys, Once you get it in your hands, you're gonna love it. I'm telling you. It is very relaxing. If you have a stressful job and you want to come home and do something that's nice and easy and stress-free, telling you, this is it. I work a stressful job, so think about it, guys. Well, here he is. What do you think? I think he looks adorable. This is our Uncle Sam, our little gnome. We used all chalk paste. We used candy apple red. We used blue jay. We used our bright white. We embellished it with a few little odds and ends. We used our brand new Chalk Couture transfer to make his beard. I think he turned out amazing. And this is going to be great for 4th of July, Memorial Day, which already passed, and Labor Day. But you can pull him out every year, you know? I think he is super, super cute. And I hope you guys enjoyed my little tutorial. And if there's anybody that has any questions, please feel free to contact me at any time, and I'll be sure to try to answer all of your questions. Sorry I kept you on so late tonight, but we had to get him done, right? Well, guys, if there's anything else I can do for you, let me know. Other than that, I guess I'll be talking and chalking with you guys tomorrow night, 8:30. Remember, share my video. Pass the love along. Talk to you guys later. Night.